You're watching Frank Trades with Dex, where a trading novice, that's me, trades with a 20-plus year expert, the man known as Dex the Vulcan, Dex the Algo Capitalist, or just my main man, Dex. Dex is the head trader in charge at our room at watchustrade.io. Head over to watchustrade.io to learn more, to register for a free online live trading event, or to join our room where you can trade with Dex yourself. All right. Good morning, everybody. Almost good afternoon. Glad to be back. This is Frank Trades with Dex, and we're going to be taking a look at things. Dex brought up a bunch of things going on in the markets on our live show on Rogue a few minutes ago, and so we're here to take your questions, take your chart requests, and all of that. So excited about the weekend. How you doing, Dex?
Doing great, man. Glad to be here.
Don't you just love Friday?
Yes, I do. It's the weekend. Yay.
Yeah, man. We always have a lot of... It's funny because, like, in some ways, Friday's like our busiest day, but it always just feels like Friday anyway because we have fun, so...
Yep.
All right, cool, man. So welcome, folks. Hey, let me know in comments. We're trying some different things to... my computer's been lagging hard, so we're trying some different things today. So let me know if the audio's sounding good and everything, and we'll keep going. So
Sounds
you can
good to me.
You folks can hear me. You can hear Dex. You can see my screen. Screen is clear. Let me know, and we'll keep going. If not, I don't know. Could just be a total disaster. Could dogs and cats living together. To quote my main man, Mr.
Well,
Murray.
actually, if the dogs and the cats start off together as puppies and kittens, they can grow up to have a very healthy relationship.
They can. There's Christy's got my back. Sounds good. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, CO. There we go. We've got our live previews back up and running. All right, awesome. Hey, Dex, why don't we start this wonderful? At least it's beautiful by me. How's the weather down by you?
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah, it's really nice, man. Cool. So why don't we start with our favorite? My favorite, Bitcoin, and we've got Bitcoin Tether on the Binance chart up here. And we were just talking about this on Rogue, and it's coming close to where you want it to be to end the week, which is above 8. By the way, when would you consider the end of the week? I don't know when Binance does, but when does the weekly chart end? Do you know that, or
for me, it's Friday.
So you're just looking Friday close of markets. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, I have to because the thing with the cryptos, they don't have a closing. They don't close. So because of that, I have to go by the rest of the market's close, and for the rest of the market, that's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I use Friday.
All right, cool. Awesome. So we're hoping it'll close above 8 to be still bullish for the week, basically. Or what? How would you put it?
First of all, I have to. Please don't laugh at me, but what is a crypto?
See, you think this is funny, but then people in the room get all like stressed out when you say stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's not cool, man. It's not cool. You're just stressed about. Not all of them know that you invented dad humor and that you're the worst. And
I know.
They get stressed out, man.
Sick. All right, here's the truth. All right, here we go. Let's break it down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, using the Bitcoin futures as the example.
Yeah.
Bitcoin futures right now are parabolic. They're in a bullish parabolic position. What that means is, if regardless of the Kumo cloud situation, it has the potential to continue to push higher and break out of the Kumo cloud within the next couple of bars.
Uh-huh.
Within the next, I want to say 3 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, let me pull this up
probably here. At our first target of about 10,500 to 11,000 before you see any kind of a significant pullback.
Yeah. So what Dex is talking about, this big red blotch here is the Kumo cloud, and he would really like it to see it break above. That said, on the algos, it has broken above, right, which is a very good sign.
Yeah, as far as the algos are concerned, you're not even in the Kumo cloud. As
Yeah.
far as the algo is concerned, you're in a parabolic state, which
Right.
means we expect prices to continue to jump and skip and rally from here. If you look at our entry points on our sheet as well, currently the market is trading above our entry points,
Very good.
even at this moment.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So,
All right, folks, let us know in comments what you'd like us to look at. Dex, is there anything you want to pull up?
that's what I'm looking at now. See if I want to talk about anything.
Well, while you're doing that, let's look at.
Well, I can tell you, BNB is in a parabolic state, and so is Ethereum.
Okay,
They're
cool.
all
Here, let me
bullish
pull up
parabolic.
BNB.
Mm-hmm.
Bullish parabolic. Can you define parabolic for us?
Parabolic is when the trend is so locked in that you can expect enormous moves from day to day in the direction of the trend.
Mm.
That's what parabolic. And again, look at the bars. Look how elongated those green bars are. The last couple bars we have been parabolic in nature. So we are in a parabolic bullish uptrend.
Mm.
And
Hey,
this is on the daily chart. I'm not even talking about weekly charts.
Oh, interesting.
I'm talking about daily charts and all these.
Here, let me pull up the daily.
Yeah. The weekly really shows the picture, but it's breaking it down for you on the daily chart.
Yeah. Hey, can you check your mic for me, Dex? It sounds like maybe you went to your system mic or something like that. You got all kind of. You sound all back like you're yelling from the background.
All right. How about now?
It's still the same. Just maybe make sure it's up on your face or. I gotta send you an app. There's an app, man, that I use that I live off of, which is always it's always confirming which input you're actually using, because I've got all these crazy inputs on my computer for recording audio. So I'll send you that. It's like $1.99. It's it's like the most important app on my computer.
All right, yeah, tell me that. I know right now, full disclosure, right now I am running, the backup that we talked about yesterday. I went ahead and I got it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I've been doing it, since I last talked to you.
I'm getting a nice clean signal from you. It's just your mic just sounds distant. That's all.
Yeah,
I mean, we can hear you.
That could be it. Like I said, I have that running.
So.
It's been running since yesterday. It can take a couple of days up to a week to finish.
Right.
You can back up. I'm backing up everything.
Very cool.
Yeah. So that could.
Got to back up those pulse waves.
Yeah, things are running a little slow.
Let's look at. No, I don't. I'll explain to you later. I don't think it's slow. I have a theory. I'll tell you later so we don't bore people. Let's look at BTT, because I'm the one controlling the screen and I'm all about it. Our main man Kung Fu, who we love with a manly heterosexual affection, is very excited about the fact that Buffett is meeting with the founder of Tron, and BTT is runs on the Tron network or whatever. So so he's very excited about this meeting, and we're looking at it right now. It's at 00132303, which
well, as far as
we were looking for a. I won't give the pulse wave trigger, but the last trigger I saw was considerably higher than that. So what are your thoughts on it right now? This is the weekly chart.
All right, what's the current price?
0013. Wait, hold on. 0013,196.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that right now it's in the stage 1 bullish uptrend right now. On a daily, you did enter the day with locked in negative momentum, but it's been ignoring it and pushing higher. Okay. So I still like this one to the top side. I think 18 is doable within the next 3 to 5 days.
What was that last part?
I think 18 is doable within the next 3 to 5 days.
18 within the next 3 or 5 days. Very cool. Awesome. Well, I have my buy order at the current pulse wave price trigger, and let's see where that goes. So I'm excited about that one. All right. Enough of my selfishness. Let's take some requests. All right, cool. Here we've got whatever that says. Oh, dirt is danger. Oil, WTI. Going to kiss 50 again. Let me see.
I don't think it's going to do it right now. As we speak, it's up $1.45. It's trading now at $54.07. It did get a low today of 52.62, and I think we were getting close to that 50 handle the other day. For now, I think we put in a short-term bottom off those lows. So no, I don't see us taking out the weekly low.
Oh,
Not not right now at this moment. But
got
I
the wrong.
have to be honest and tell you, we are in a bearish parabolic market in the crude oil. It's bearish parabolic. It gathered more, negative steam, and that's what happened. So we went from a bullish corrective phase, which is where we were,
All right, I got the right chart up now.
with
Sorry about
full
that.
correct. We went into full blown correction. It got so bad we dropped into the Kumo cloud briefly. Then the market continued its correction. It declined below the Kumo cloud and kept going south. Then we got into a stage three bear market that lasted just only one day, because then the market went from a mature stage three bear market to a full blown parabolic uh, market, which is a stage four trend. And that's what happened here. So we are parabolic to the downside on the crude oil. We did hit a new low on June the 5th. And since then, we have bounced off of those lows quite significantly. We bounced about $4 off of the low. So that's very significant. All right, that's a little bit more than a dead cat bounce, but it didn't change the overall landscape of the trend. And you still have locked in bearish momentum. The only difference heading into today is that we had a rally alert. Had a rally alert coming into today, and
Mm-hmm.
that rally alert did manifest. It did trigger.
Mm.
All right, so the market is rallying
Yeah,
off
here
of
you are
the
in the daily.
rally alert. Yes, so the market is doing and behaving as anticipated.
Man.
It rallied immediately. How long it's going to last and bounce is hard to say. I need to see where we're going to close today and see if that will change anything. I doubt that it will, unless it moves exponentially from where it is now to the top side. As of right now, we're still locked in that parabolic bear market with locked in negative momentum. And until that momentum comes off, I think that the bears are still in control of this market, and that this is profit taking. Keep
Mm-hmm.
in mind, today is what we call Take Back Friday, and that's exactly what you see playing out today: is profit taking ahead of the weekend.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's go look at these XRP and GLD. So let me get that XRP ready.
All right.
I should have been getting it ready. Here we go. Let's try this one. Is this the one we like? Yeah, you want the weekly or the daily up?
No, just you can do the daily. It's fine.
The
We don't
weekly
need to
is
look at
the
weeklies
weekly is
because
still
weeklies are really just your overall your bigger picture analysis, but the
right.
daily is what's telling you what's happening day to day within that weekly
Right.
chart. Daily chart creates the weekly.
But I can't make jokes about it invading Italy if
I
we
know.
look at the daily. So, because it's trying to invade Italy, and it's being the mafia has got it. It doesn't want it in there for some reason. So,
That
all right,
resistance is
there.
fragile.
I'm happy now. I made my joke. All right. So here's the daily XRP. This is the Kraken chart
Okay.
from Kraken.
As you can see on this one here, it's been moving in a very wide channel. That's what you're in a sideways channel.
Mm-hmm.
So you can expect sideways to slightly bullish pricing within the next 3 to 5 days on this one. I don't see it breaking out of that trend just yet. It's a wide range, very wide trading range. But the good
Cool.
news is you are topside the single cloud.
Yeah.
As long as that stays,
On a daily.
you're good. As long as that trend stays, then you're good. And it's probably just going to continue to do that. The Kumo cloud is challenging.
Mm-hmm. I
Right?
mean, look at how it's coming so close to it on the weekly. Like it wants
Right.
to.
It's behaving.
Yeah.
And remember, as long as it's riding the bottom of the cloud like that, you have a 90 to a 100% chance of getting caught in the vortex,
Wow.
which could pull prices back down again.
Okay. All right, here's GLD. This was the next request.
Okay. As you can see, we've had some gapping up. Market needs to correct, and that's telling me that the trend is not ready. The market's not ready to quite take off yet.
Okay.
We need to see it successfully pull back and close these gaps. Look at those two gaps there, big holes um, on your daily chart. You also got a gap this week on the weekly, so you know where the price is going. You know it's going to pull back sharply. I see the rally being sold, and the bulls are going to really have to fight to wrestle control of this market away from the bears. I think the bears are going to see blood in the water and come in.
Mm-hmm.
So the bulls are going to have to really fight to keep this market afloat. But on that daily chart, I'm telling you, prices are going to come and fill in those gaps. So you can expect to get all the way down to where the first gap is on that daily
Mm-hmm.
chart. That's where we're going.
You talking about this gap?
Nope, the one below it.
Oh.
Yeah, here you go. That one. Gotta feel it.
That hurts.
Exactly.
All right. I think Litecoin was the next one.
Mm-hmm.
From Mark. Thank you, Mark. There he is. He's a handsome fellow, that Mark. He's got his headphones. We know Mark. He's been in the room many times. Yeah, hey, I just saw someone like and please like and subscribe. We really appreciate that. That helps. But we're pulling up Litecoin. Hey, Litecoin on the Coinbase chart looking a little different than Bitcoin today, which is nice. They're always so similar, but it's green today, at least at the
Green
moment.
on the screen, folks.
Wow, Litecoin's at a $1.15 and 92 cents. So
right.
Yeah, it's moving, man. Litecoin.
But it's having some problems around this area. It's right here at that resistance. So keep your eyes open to the top of that green wick. Go over to the left on that daily chart.
This one.
Right. Yeah.
You want to have tight stops there, right?
That's where your pointer is. I think the market should take that out.
Okay.
If it gets up there and fails to take it out, you better two-bar Charlie your way out of that market.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Don't be greedy.
Don't be greedy.
Move those stops. Tighten up that profit. Don't give back all your gains. And we are going into the weekend. You know, we don't do pulse waves on the weekend. We don't trade on the weekend.
Yep.
All right.
But I was going to ask you, you bring something good up for those who do want to stay in stuff on the weekend. They should basically use Thursday evening's sheet and just use their two-bar Charlie, correct?
Yeah,
you're not saying get out of everything. You're just saying we're just not placed. I want to clarify for the room. The fact that there's no sheet doesn't mean that you have to get out of everything. It just means, especially with cryptos, you want to be careful. You want to employ two-bar Charlie to the fullest. And, of course, there's a way to do that really tight, and there's a way to do that really loose, and it's up for you. It's up to you. You can get some really cool gains on the weekend in cryptos. It's just that we're not placing new orders because things are so wacky on the weekends. So you would want to use, if you're in a position and the position is still doing good, then just be careful with your stops. It's just that on Friday, there's no Friday evening sheet for cryptos for a reason.
That's right. You don't have to liquidate all your positions.
No, of course not. Yeah.
You can hold on to them. Just use those stops. That means you're going to have to work over the weekend. You're going to have to two-bar Charlie your positions.
Yeah.
So if that's what you feel like doing, then do it. But if you want to take profit today, you can do that too. You will never go broke taking profit.
Yeah, and you can get some cool action on the weekend if you're just staying in your position and managing it.
Right.
Because you can see those crazy spikes and then two-bar Charlie out, and it's great.
Exactly.
So don't say we got you out on the weekend. That's not the goal. The goal is just to be careful.
Nope. If you need to sell everything, trust me. If it was an emergency like that, I would have came in and told you to sell everything.
Mm-hmm.
I would have told you, okay, you better move your stops here. Don't ask any questions. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or get out. Run for the exit. Get out now.
Yeah.
I posted like that before. All right. So
yeah.
If I'm not doing that, then it means you're good to go. Do what you do.
Yeah.
Trust me, there will come a time where you will see me do that again, and I will say, no, get out of the market, get out of the way. Something's coming. Get out of the way,
Yeah.
and either do or you don't. And normally, if you don't, you suffer those consequences.
Right.
So it is what it is. But no, you're good for now.
So Dan is in the room and he's asking us to redo Two Bar Charlie. What I could do for now, Dan, we where's my videos? Interesting. I think Kung Fu's been messing with my settings. So for now, best thing to do is go to our member site and look for the Two Bar Charlie video. It's let me see, a little bit down the page. How to use Dex's Two Bar Charlie method for setting stop losses. If you haven't watched that, Dan, that's the best place to start. And that walks you through all the options. Now, if you still want help, you let me know, and I could do a live video. We could do a Zoom call or something inside the room for you and for anybody else who wants to check it out. So there's that video, and then there's some other Two Bar Charlie videos in the library area. I would, I'm not spending too much time reorganizing this stuff now because once we head over to our new site, which we're still working on but getting closer and closer, we're going to be doing new content and updating stuff. Here's a little preview of our logo right there.
And we do have two videos on the Two Bar Charlie because it's two different phases. One is the trade management part of it, and then another one is a trend analysis part of it, so that you can know before everybody else does what kind of day you can expect in the market. It alerts the Two Bar Charlie trend analysis alerts you to shifting trends in the market, and if there's an algo shift, it'll tell you. It'll warn you ahead of time and say, okay, today is a bullish Two Bar Charlie or a bearish Two Bar Charlie, and you
probably want this video, the opening bell video. Is that the one you're talking about with the trend? Yeah, this, and folks, the way to I'll show you now. I just did it, but if you go to the homepage of our member site, which is only for members, this is really killing me that this video isn't working. I'm so distracted by it right now. You're going to go to next, grow as a trader. Which it's so confusing the way I worded this, but it's not worth fixing it because we're going to rebuild the whole site. Go to the library, and then down there's Two Bar Charlie videos. It's the second one down. Okay. There you go. So this is the one we're talking about, and you have another one, overnight range breakout. That's another one. So there's actually 3 really good Two Bar Charlie videos. These are older ones that Dex did before he was my best friend all by himself. So you can check those out. All right, cool.
You can put those 3 videos together as one video, as one tutorial.
One big video?
Yeah, that way they don't have to fish around for Two Bar Charlie should be one video. It really should.
Okay, we can make a new one when we launch the new site.
I don't remember what I said in the other ones.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm sure drop some mad jewels. Just buy the 3 videos, man.
No, I don't want to do that. No,
do it.
All right, fine. You're so annoying. No, but those here's the thing. Those videos.
Love me, you do it.
These. You just made it so creepy for everybody. These videos are.
Hello there, and
hold on a second. Your Two Bar Charlie videos are really long. I like having this quick one so people know how to use it.
So what? Everything in life is not quick,
dude. I'm just.
Some things require mastery.
Indeed, no doubt. But in terms of the stop loss thing, why we can't fight in front of the children? In terms of using it for stop losses, it's great to have a quick, handy video because that's the thing that people are doing most days is using it for stop losses.
Don't you raise your voice in my house, woman.
You people see the domestic situation I'm in with this man?
You guys
have no idea what it's like. You don't know my story. You don't know my truth.
Too late.
Malcolm X movie. What?
That's the scene where they're in the bedroom. He said, "Don't you raise your voice in my house, woman."
Oh. I've never seen that movie, believe it or not.
Oh man, you gotta see that movie.
That's with Denzel, right?
Right. Yep, Denzel. That's a Spike Lee joint.
Ah.
See how quickly we can go off
Why
topic and
does
then get
why
on
does he
topic?
call his movies joints? Does anybody else do that, or is that just like his cool
Yeah,
thing he does?
yeah, that's slang, man. That's slang.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Good one from Max. Are we expecting? Why are these coming up huge like this?
That's a good question.
Why are they in? What did I do? Now it's.
Whoa, you're
Oh,
blowing up.
I
You're
just broke it
literally
now.
blowing up right now.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. The comedian is dying on stage, folks. He's dying on stage.
Hold on. I don't know why it's doing that. It's killing me.
I will figure it out.
Oh,
It's
I
fun
got
Friday.
okay. I was
It's
I
fun
was
Friday
doing the
for a lot of people.
opposite.
So
I was doing the opposite of what it wanted me to do, which was making it enormous.
when
Okay,
you
hold
make
on.
so much money during the week, when Friday comes around, you can afford to be silly.
All right, here we are. Max, thank you, Max, for your question. Are we expecting gold miners to rise if hack goes up? Okay, you were just talking. All right, let's look at hack. You were just talking on Rogue about hack and how you feel like there's a weird connection between hack and the gold miners. And
Yes.
you were doing your witchcraft thing that you deny. You claim it's all pulse waves. Me and V know different. We know we know that your whole I'm a Christian, all this stuff. We know that that's all fake because you're sitting around, you're boiling rabbit testicles in a cauldron, getting your answers, getting your market news,
Oh
and
man.
why I I don't know. You see some connection. I get it. It's kind of a gut thing. You see a connection between hack. Oh, I still have his comment up. Sorry, folks.
Yep.
Uh, so no one finds me funnier than me.
I
It's one of my big
think
flaws.
you're quite funny, sir.
Yeah, but
No
you
one
don't
is
think
as funny as me though.
you don't think. But that's what I'm saying. You don't think I'm as funny as I think I am.
Oh, I think you're hilarious.
I'm saying even so. So yeah, V's a nut. So you see a connection between hack and the miners, and that's why Max brought up this question. What relationship are you seeing? Are you thinking if this goes up, we could see a rise in the miners?
Yes, absolutely. What's
Okay.
happening is your hack is acting as a separate indicator to false flag them. And likewise, when anything
Mm.
happens, the gold and the silver go a little berserk. Have you noticed
Oh,
that? We had this
I have
huge
not.
breakout this week around the right around the same time as this hack
Over here?
it moved. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a similarity between them.
Oh wait, that's the
Hack
weekly.
indicates what's going on ahead of time. Then, as it starts to correct itself, the gold and the silver and the bonds break out. So, hack kind of legitimizes the news for you. And then you get confirmation when gold and bonds behave because they're
Okay.
still considered the safe haven assets,
Interesting.
along with utilities. There's an argument to be made that utilities act as a safe haven when the stock market goes down as well. So you're getting stuff here, folks, that you will not get anywhere else.
Zach's another handsome fellow. Look at him. Zach, what's the happening? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Is this
you're over my head now.
yeah.
Explain yourself.
Are you talking about the Shyamalan movie, which was underrated? I liked that movie. I'm one of these guys that I don't care.
Shyamalan is all that.
I don't care what Shyamalan puts out. I like it. I even sort of liked that Airbender movie.
I like all his stuff too. And I've noticed there are people trying to be like him. Have you watched any like the Netflix originals?
hmm
You'll see some imitation there. People
Yeah.
trying to be like him.
Well, he went through that drought where nobody liked what he did, and I get it. Every he was trying a little too hard with stuff, but excuse me.
He was heads. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely had a little bit of a drought, but I still liked most of it. Let's see, is Zach telling me what he's talking about? No, Zach's
I don't
gone.
know. He
We're
didn't
talking about
respond.
him, and he's not here anymore. I'm assuming that's Zach from
Uh,
the room, but I'm not sure.
Another thing I need to talk about too, just real quick. Hold on,
Yeah.
just a second. Um, Let me get out of this thing that I was in. Okay, I want to talk about the trends on the daily, just real quick on some of these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Dow coming into the day is still in a correction mode that has. So we'll see where we close the day. but so was the Nasdaq, and so was the Russell.
Mm-hmm.
The S&P is in the Kumo cloud on the algos, so that could be very telling as well. Notice how I didn't say
Let me pull it
anything
up.
about strong trends in those markets. Gold, however, on the daily is in a mature bull market, while silver is in a stage one bull market. Both of those metals came into today with crash alerts, but we're still trading within the locked in bullish momentum zones.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't see a correction by the close today in these markets, chances are you could probably see one starting Sunday night into Monday. I
Very
just had to
interesting.
throw that out there real quick because I
Hey,
want people to understand.
while we're at it, Dex, this was a question I wanted you to clarify. Remember yesterday I was trying to get you for one of our private videos. Oh, that
Right.
grinds me. Look at that's upsetting me every time I go to our homepage. Um, sorry, I got a little. Oh, that's
Maybe
not
you
what
don't
I
have
wanted to do.
permission there. Maybe you haven't signed up, or maybe you let your membership
Yeah.
expire.
No, I'm definitely blaming Kung Fu. He's been playing with Vimeo, and that's where that video is. So it's on the Fu right now. Oh, here I know where we wanted to go. How to read the pulse waves. Now we
Okay.
were on yesterday. Now we have this. This is our code here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me if I got this right, because it was the 10 and the negative 20 that were confusing me. Okay. So
Okay.
these indicators are generally, you see what I'm looking at, right?
Yes.
And this is for those of you in the room. If you're not in the room, get in the room. WatchUsTrade.io. That website is soon to be history, but if you sign up now, you lock in our current low monthly pricing, which is going to go up for people who don't join now. People who do join now, you'll get to hang on to it. So a 1 is a weak bullish trend. And I'm
Yeah,
just
it's like
giving
a stage one. It's like a
st-
stage one.
yeah, you were calling stage 1. That's the 1. 11 is your strong trend. You got locked in bullish momentum. A 10
Yep, that's a
is
mature market. Mm-hmm.
a 10 is it's a bull market, but you're having a pullback.
Yes, you entered into full blown correction mode.
So
So it's a bull market that's in a
yeah.
correction mode, which means prices are falling.
So you'd
So
say it's a
people who
bearish signal in a bull market.
yes,
That's
a
what I was saying.
counter
Okay, cool.
trend
I got it
trade,
right. I was so, I'm
counter
on.
trend trade.
I was on live with everybody, and I was telling them what I thought it meant, and that's what I told them.
Yep.
So if you had, let's say, we have our examples down here, a 1011. That's the strongest buy signal you could get. If you
Right.
had a 1010, you have a rally in the middle of a correction. So basically, be really, really careful. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, cool. I got it right. That's pretty much what I was telling people. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing with a negative 22. It's a bear market, but you have a pullback in the bear market, so it's going to be temporarily bash. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the
20,
wrong thing.
not a 22. Yes,
Yeah,
20.
20, not 22.
Right.
It's a bear market, but you've got a quick correction or a short, and these are generally short term, or it could mean you're turning.
It could
So you
be
don't
short
know.
term. It could mean you've bottomed out or topped out.
Okay.
You won't know until the market takes you there. You know what I mean?
So it's a cautionary symbol, whereas
Yeah.
a negative 22 or an 11 is going to give you some confidence that for example, some of the psychology, and you jump in and correct me anytime. This is our opening theme song explains the show. I'm the novice, you're the expert. So, for example, if I am going short on something and I've got a 0-1 negative 22, that might be a situation where I'll use 2-bar Charlie, but I'll use it on the loose side so I stay in the trade. Whereas if I've got a 0-1 negative 20, I'm probably going to be pretty tight on those stops because, yeah, maybe I'm going down for the day, but it's in the middle of a correction period, so I want to be extra careful.
Correct.
And if you're a 15-minute a day trader, maybe that's not the trade for you
Correct.
because that's going to be the kind of trade that most likely you're going to need to really sit on.
Unless you're trading a market that allows shorting very easily
Mm-hmm.
and allows you to place stops along with your entry tickets,
Mm-hmm.
then you can still do it and don't have to worry about it. You just
Right,
put in
of
the
course.
reversal. So, like for instance, if you're long the Nasdaq 100 futures and you
Mm-hmm.
put that stop in there and it gets triggered, go ahead and have it automatically put in a short ticket for you
Yeah.
with the corresponding stop. That way, you
Mm-hmm.
can still do your 15-minute a day and walk away.
Right. Very cool. Good one from Richard. I was just talking to Richard yesterday. Another dapper gentleman. Everybody in the room is good looking. Let's look this up. The whole. He's talking the whole forex sheet. Okay.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that, Dex? I haven't looked at the forex sheet from last night.
Yeah, well, talking about the staples, talking about the euro yen, the Canadian dollar, and
All right,
the
let's look at that.
Australian dollar.
My bad, I missed something up here.
Normally, you would expect that Australian dollar to get a nice bump because of gold, which you see happening. All right, you see in the last 3 weeks, the Aussie has been coming up, and on the daily chart, you see it as well. So that was bullish.
Mm-hmm.
If you were following the Aussie, you would have been able to follow that and at least try to capture a piece of this week's momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian dollar, you would have been looking to short that. Go ahead and pull that up because you expect for the oil situation to make that a bearish play. So let's check that out and see how that responds. Yep, there you go. Canadian dollar moving with cool.
I love how you hadn't looked at the chart and you knew what was going to be on the chart.
Yeah, before you opened it. Yeah. Now this doesn't happen all the time, but a good majority of the time, these do move with the corresponding commodities.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian dollar, just like crude, moves with crude oil. Australian dollar moves with gold.
Right.
The euro yen moves with the equity market. So go ahead and pull up the euro yen, the EUR/JPY. You'll see how it came off, and then you should see it rallying back up. There you go. See it dropped, and then this week it's trying to put in a key reversal. And look at that daily. See,
yeah, this would have been a nice trade to be in this week. Yeah.
See, that's why I told you, you don't have to look at all those exotic pairs, folks. All you need is these three right here.
You act like you're saying that to everybody, and you're just making fun of me.
You don't need to be trading the euro corona or the British pound, Turkish lira. Leave those things alone. All right.
See, you act like you're saying it to everybody, and you're just targeting me right now for doing stupid.
Put that down. All right. Stop trying to be all sophisticated. Just trade the Canadian dollar and the Australian dollar and the euro yen. You just need those three pairs.
I'm going to see if other trading rooms are hiring.
That's it. That's it.
All right.
All right. Put those things away before you hurt yourself.
All right. Last chance. Any more?
Stop trying to trade the Zimbabwe versus the British pound.
I was just using the sheet, and that was like 3 months ago. You're still making fun of me. One time I traded something that nobody heard of, and you're still making fun of me.
Put those things away.
Any
You're
other
supposed
requests?
To run with scissors. You're gonna fall and hurt yourself.
So we're gonna wrap it. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go back to being a lounge act as a guitar player. I'm gonna go back to singing in coffee shops like I did when I was a teenager. Any last requests? I'm not seeing them, so we're gonna jump. But thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Now we will be back live. There's a link in the description. We're gonna be live on Rogue News in about 45 minutes, and we're doing a webinar, Pulse Wave Trading for Beginners, and this is for people who aren't in the room. Okay, so if you're in the room, the way to start is to work through these.
Someone just said quid.
No, it's too late.
You should be out of quid. You shouldn't be long quid today at all.
Don't make fun of him. He's a nice guy.
You should be short quid, but not long quid.
See, now you're taking your domestic abuse toward me and you're directing it toward comments. So if you're new in the room, your forex quick start, your crypto quick start are really first start here if you're new to what. Then do one of these quick starts. If you're doing crypto, obviously here. If you're doing forex and really anything other than crypto, start here, and you'll be good to go.
Short quid, you're loving life. You should not be long in the quid.
No, he didn't say he was long. He just said quid ?
Yeah, that's why I just broke it down for you.
Look, quid ? And you're like,
you should not be long. That is a bearish reversal. That is a bearish reversal. It's telling you that this run in the stock market, the market's back. It's telling you that the correction in the stock market is more or less over, and you can expect for a rally to ensue all next week.
It's on the daily. It's in the Kumo cloud now.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Yep.
Brutally so.
And yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of brutal, everybody listen to the brutal playlist?
What is that? Is that one of your death metal things?
Yeah.
Where?
Everyone asked me last night, like, what are my favorite, groups or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead and sent everybody a link. So check your trash, junk, and spam email folders for that link.
You said,
So
where did you send the link?
I sent it in, through the trading room folders.
Why didn't you just put it in a Slack chat?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I put a link in the Slack chat, but I said in case that doesn't work, I went ahead and added the
Oh, okay,
folder,
cool. Mm-hmm.
and I added everyone to the folder, and had it sent out an order.
You created a death metal folder in the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Kung Fu. He's gonna die. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You're the best,
Hey,
man.
from time to time, we like to take care of our people. And, there are goodies that come with.
Wait, so you actually put like MP3s in there?
Yeah.
I can't
It's
wait.
my actual favorite playlist that I listen to every day.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I find that
The
very
best
charmingly
extreme
hilarious.
metal on the planet. I have groups and songs from literally all over the globe.
Yeah. Yeah, you like hard stuff, man. When you said you're into metal,
No, I didn't
like
say hard, brutal.
yeah, I consider myself, I like metal, like I like Megadeth and Metallica and stuff like that. But like, I don't even know the bands that you're talking about. Max,
Most people won't know because these are all underground.
Thank you,
Yep,
Max.
and I also have the classics on there too.
What's classics for you?
I got some classic Motorhead hits.
Okay, cool.
Got a couple Black Sabbaths on there.
Nice.
I have a lot of groups that you wouldn't even know the names. I can't even pronounce some of the names. But you got your you got a lot of stuff on there. You got your Morbid Sane on there.
Yeah, you like that. Christy's going to use it for lifting. Listen, Christy, if you use this playlist to lift weights, you're going to hurt yourself.
No, you're gonna get ripped.
You're gonna hurt yourself. You might hurt other people. So you're just gonna be in the gym, and eventually all the subliminal messages in that music is gonna hit you at once, and you're just gonna start throwing things at people. You're just like, there's gonna be some nice middle-aged woman on a treadmill, and you're just gonna go and turn the treadmill over on her. You're just gonna go, oh, just throw her right off it. It's gonna get crazy. So be careful.
I warn you guys, seriously.
Yeah,
this
warning.
Is the most brutal, aggressive, hardest music on the planet, and I did pepper in a few classics that are not as brutal, but we're talking about extreme metal, not soft rock, not pop rock, but we're talking about aggressive, brutal, extreme metal from all over the world, starting from the 60s and 70s, going up to the 80s, 90s.
When do you first start seeing stuff that you consider brutal? Like, when does that trend start in music?
I can tell you one word.
We're pretty much done with charts today, folks, if you got other things to do. Now we're just talking metal.
Go ahead and listen to Bleed. That's the title of the song playlist. Bleed. I think that will answer
like
your
bloody?
question. Bleed. BLEED. That's the title of the song. And once you've been exposed to that, go ahead. The next one I would tell you to check out Lock Up the Children by Morbid Sane.
Lock Up the Children.
Yeah, I think that'll explain everything for you. Yeah.
There it is. This is hilarious that you put that right in the shared folder. Oh, God, you're so funny.
Yes. And it's not going to stay there long. So, got some Cannibal Corpse in there. Yep. Incubus is probably one of those.
You got some Korn. Okay, you got some Korn in there. You got Twisted Sister, Anthrax. Those are your classics you're talking about.
Scorpion, all that. Yep.
All right, cool. So some of it I've heard of.
Yeah, but you never heard of Suffocation or Suicide Silence?
No.
Or The Empty Tomb?
Nope. Or Rotten Sound.
And I know you haven't heard of Asphyx. Asphyx is hard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got some Pantera.
Pig Destroyer. You never heard of that?
You got the Crew in here, so there's some stuff I relate to in here.
Yeah.
Crew did Helter
Got
Skelter, huh?
Orbiter in there for you, some Morbid Angel.
Metallica, I love Metallica.
Mm-hmm.
You got Hardwired in there.
Yep.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you liked any new Metallica.
Oh,
I'll be honest with you. I listened to Hardwired to Self-Destruct for a while. I like that album.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good album.
I like the old Metallica better, but
yeah, obviously, but there's
Meshuggah
still
will blow you away. I don't know if you're ready for that.
Yeah, I know. Meshuggah's the guys that made like 7-string.
They're aliens from another planet. No one can play like that.
Yeah, man.
I like
Gojira. I like a lot. I like Gojira. I listen.
You know Lamb of God?
No.
They changed their name. They used to be called Burn the Priest. Hard, man.
We're gonna get in trouble for sharing these files. I really like Gojira though. They're great.
I sleep like a baby when I listen to this playlist.
I think Backbone. There's a song by Gojira that I was obsessed with for like a year, and I think it's Backbone.
You'll find it in there. You will find it in there. You name it, it's in there. I have to admit, man.
Yeah, this is it. Backbone. Backbone's one of my favorite songs of all time.
You could be in like the foulest mood ever, or the saddest mood ever, depressed, whatever, despair. You start playing this playlist, man, you will bounce back to life within seconds.
Yeah, Backbone. I was obsessed with that song.
Remain sad and depressed, or whatever, and listen to this playlist and stay that way. You will listen to this playlist and be like, okay, I can fly. I'm Superman. Yeah.
Oh, you're responding to this comment.
Yep. Awesome playlist. One of my favorite songs on this list is by Motorhead. And it is so dope. I'm trying to remember what's the name of the song.
Christy said this is his easy rock listening music playlist.
He says, I am the sword. I bring the fear of the Lord. Awesome. Incredible song. And believe it or not, I'm not going to tell you which one it is. You'll have to find out for yourself. Some of the songs in this playlist are by Christian musicians.
Yeah, I was going to say some of the titles, they look very, very Christian. I still like Stryper. Stryper had a song last year that they came out with their new album called The Valley.
Stryper can't make this playlist. Music's not hard enough.
Yeah, no, I know it's not hard enough for you. I know, Dex. I know. The Valley's a very cool song, though. Check that out, Dex. It was on their most recent album. Check it out. All right, cool. We're just keeping people for. Yeah.
Hey, it's the weekend.
Hey,
all right, yeah, we gotta get ready.
Was Christy when I played that? Was that playing on air?
No, I didn't hear a thing.
You didn't hear it, but they might have heard it, and that's what I'm wondering.
Well, don't even try to play it. Just leave it alone.
But I'm curious for a technical reason, Dex. So, Christy, when I was playing a minute ago, I was playing that Gojira song. It goes. Brr, brr, brr. Did you guys hear that or no? That's what I'm asking. I'm waiting for.
Yeah, audience, did you hear what he played?
I know Dex didn't because he wouldn't hear my system audio. I'm just wondering if you guys heard it.
I doubt they did.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of weird wiring going on with the way that we're doing this broadcast, so no one's answering me. Of course, the comments get to me a little slower than they go live, so.
They said yes, they did hear it?
They did, so you guys heard that. Bah, 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 bah.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, so you can hear my system audio. I was wondering that. I was wondering if it would play it or not, so. That's good to know. That's actually kind of a good thing. All right, guys, thanks so much for being with us. Please like and subscribe. We appreciate that when you do that. It really helps us. All right, cool. Thanks, Christy. Really helps us out. We're going to be back in about 35 minutes live on Rogue. And, of course, if you're in the room, you've got access to all of our education. You don't need to be there, but we love having you. And it's always a fun time. So we'll see you for that in a little while. Other than that, we are over and out. Thanks so much, everybody.
Peace.
Thanks for watching. To sign up for one of our live trading demos or to just join the room so that you can get in and trade with Dex, go to watchustrade.io. Thanks.